All right, well, let's come into the weight room and meet Coach Skinner. Hey, Kyle.
How we doing? I'm Coach Skinner. This is the Goog weight room. Come on in. So again, nice feature of the Goog, largest weight room we have on campus. It's the primary weight room for men's lacrosse. We have the weight room side here, 24 racks, platforms, all the equipment we need to do both our Plan A and our Plan B training. Our philosophy of strength and conditioning here at Notre Dame is that we always think sport first. So we start by thinking about the sport that you play, and we work backwards from there. We want to utilize weight room activities to help promote your ability to play your sport better and play your sport more. And that contributes to that performance side as well as that injury prevention. When we're in the weight room, we like to think of things on a spectrum of force. How do you produce force? How does your body handle forces acting upon it? And again, can we make you resilient to those forces? So again, when we're on the weight room, if we're doing squats, Olympic movements, we're thinking about producing more force, we're thinking about producing force faster. The injury prevention side is that eccentric portion. So we want to know, how does your body handle the forces that are being applied to it? So we need to make sure that we train you in a way that allows you to take what we do in here and transfer it out onto the field. Couple cool features about the weight room. We have our Elite Form system right here, as well as some other devices that we can use to measure bar speed so that we can really target in on the adaptations that we're looking to get out of our athletes. During certain times of year, we want to move heavier loads a little slower. Other times of year, we want to move moderate to light loads really, really fast to increase that force production. And as you can see, we have lots of different things. We always want to make sure our athletes are training. We never just take a time off as far as being injured. If we're injured, we find a different way to move you still towards that end goal of where we need you to develop as an athlete. We just try to eliminate the portion of the area, injured area, or we target it on that rehab to make sure you get all the way back. Bring you around to two more areas of the weight room. Again, one of the big things we want to do here is if we want to train something, we want to be able to measure it. So if you come over here, this is our little muscle lab. We have bilateral force plate and our Notre board. These two allow us to test our athletes through counter movement jumps and actually see the force that they're able to put into the ground, as well as our Notre board, which is going to look at your hamstring strength, and we know is a high-speed running sport, but we want to make sure that those two areas are addressed so that we can optimize performance and again reduce injury. Last piece and the really nice feature of the Goog weight room is this turf area that we have right here. This allows us to do movement, change of direction work, acceleration, both linear accelerations and decelerations, as well as any other movements that we want to do to try to again bridge that gap from the weight room and become more specific to the lacrosse field. Again, huge benefit also for our cool downs, being able to do mobility, different stretching activities with the guys.